I guess you know why you're here.
If it's about the posters, I think it's so awful. It's a travesty.
A travesty, huh? That's interesting because I think you did it.
Wait, are you accusing me? You're not serious. Mr. McAllister, we have worked together on SGA for 3 solid years. I mean, I can't believe it. I'm shocked. Mr. M, I am running on my qualifications. I would never need to resort to, to vandalism like a... Plus, my own best banner was torn down. Did I do that too?
Were you or were you not working in the watchdog office over the weekend?
I was. So, Mr. Picharda let me in. As you know, with all my responsibilities, I often come in on the weekends, and I have permission to do so. But I left very early, around 6:30.
6:30. How do you know what time the posters were torn down?
I don't. I just know they were there when I left. I'm giving you helpful information is all. Instead of wasting time interrogating me, we should be out there trying to find out who did this.
Okay, Tracy. Who do you think did it? Whom should we interrogate?
Well, I don't know. Could have been anyone. There are a lot of, subversive elements around Millard. Like Rick Thiessen, Kevin Speck, one of those burnouts, or Doug Schenken. What about him? Or what about Tammy Metzler? Her whole thing is being anti-this, anti-that.
You're a very intelligent girl, Tracy. You have many admirable qualities. But someday maybe you'll learn that being smart and always being on top and doing whatever you need to do to get ahead, and yes, stepping on people to get there, well, there's a lot more to life than that. And in the end, you're only cheating yourself.
Why are you lecturing me?
This isn't the time or the place to get into it, but there is for just one example. A certain former colleague of mine who made a very big mistake, a life mistake, and I think the lesson there is that old and young, we all make mistakes, and we have to learn that our actions, all of them, can carry serious consequences. You're very young, Tracy, underage in fact. Maybe one day you'll understand.
I don't know what you're referring to. But I do know that if certain older and wiser people hadn't acted like such little babies and gotten all mushy, everything would be okay.
I agree, but I also think that certain young and naive people need to thank their lucky stars and be very, very grateful the whole school didn't find out about certain indiscretions, which could have ruined their reputations and chances to win certain elections.
And I think that certain older persons, like you and your colleague, shouldn't be leching after their students, especially when some of them can't even get their own wives pregnant. And they certainly shouldn't be running around making slanderous accusations, especially when certain young, naive people's mothers are paralegal secretaries at the city's best law firm and have won many successful lawsuits. And if you want to keep questioning me like this, I won't continue without my lawyer present.
Okay, Tracy. Have it your way.